Right, we are on the 7th or 8th of May or something like that. This one looks like a good one. Nice and busy in there. No issues, plenty of bees, plenty of pollen. All good. Got nothing there, nothing there. Right, this one should now have a queen that's out, which is good. She was due to come out probably this week, so fingers crossed. Some more flying bees, great. This one, again another busy one. No super on this one either. They're bringing in nectar and obviously pollen, that nice yellow stuff on the back of the legs. Got this little colony here. Keep doing okay. We've got bees going in and out. And we've got the swarm over here doing its own thing, looking good. Right, we're going to do quick inspections today because we are low on time. I might just film the whole thing front to back. Right, 5 colonies, and we've got about half an hour, 40 minutes to do the inspection. Smoker is lit, ready to go. Right, let's put you there. Let's adjust that. Right, let's see what we got. Right, smoker's all fired up. That's a pretty good view. Right, in through the top. Right, hive tool. As always, mini tool today. Pretty good. So last week we put the extra super on the top because they were significantly running out of space down below. So that's all good. That's what we can see. No issues there, lots of bees covering the entire super. Let's check to see how they did with the comb. You can see actually they've built out a whole load of comb and they're actually filling it. Oh my god, wow. They've actually filled it and they're capping it. Despite having a whole, this super was pretty empty the other day. This one has got stores throughout the whole thing. Good. Right, this one can come off. I say that this was actually the full super. I remember now I put the emptier super down below. You can see from here, this was the emptier super, so they are working that just to build that comb out. Let's see how they're doing. Yep, stores in there, they're filling it up. Absolutely great. Okay, just check the bottoms. Can't see any queen cells. Right, into the brood box, plenty of bees in here. As you can see, that's all good. And they're covering all frames. They've got that bit of comb on the end. We'll sort that out at some point. Not quite there yet. I'm going to move that frame on the end. What I will do is just check these frames, see how they're doing. Yeah, brood throughout the middle of that frame. We're on the second end frame. There's a couple of play cups there. They're empty. That's all good. whether I'm going to be able to spot Queenie this far out. There's a drone brood there. Again, play cup there, nothing in it. Yep, nothing in it. Right, so that all looks okay. Let's get a few more in just to make sure. Come on, girls. Right, just encouraging them to go down. Try not to trap anyone or hurt anyone. Again, lovely frame, covered in brood. Absolutely stacked with brood. Again, this side, whole side of brood. There is no queen excluder in this, they can actually go up as well if they want. Using the natural gap in between the frames. This is all okay. These are all empty, but I can't see any eggs in them. Again, all empty, no eggs. Maybe she's just not got down to that section. We'd expect eggs in here, but they've not built queen cells, so there's still a queen somewhere in there. Again, brood here. Actually, a worker brood, drone brood, and play cups. No issues again this side. No eggs. And she's right up at the very top of the hive, because that's where she had access to previously. Might just check that top frame. Again, loads of larvae. Well, loads of pupa there, I should say. No eggs. No eggs. Okay, so we've got no eggs, but there still must be queen pheromone in the colony somewhere because they've not built any queen cells. Right, so it was just the empty super. This was the super that was directly above them, so she might be in here laying. Let's have a look in the middle. There we go, Liz. No, stores. This super was the original one that was just on top of the colony. Stores. No eggs. Interesting. Okay, we seem to have an eggless colony that's doing quite well. Right, let's note that. And let's move on to the next one. Right, colony 1 doing well, but eggless. Schmocky. Right, let's head down to colony number 2 then. So this was one, took a couple of frames out of it because it was stacked, put them in here, they produced queen cells, and so therefore that was all okay. So in here I would expect to find maybe a virgin queen still. She's been mated, it's been 3 weeks since moving them all over. Okay, and that's what the colony looks like. So they're on 4 frames. It's a 5 frame, 6 frame nuke, made of polystyrene, great for winter, the girlies. So that's all okay, they seem to be working all those frames, so no issues there. Right, let's start with this end frame. Quite calm, which is nice. Okay, a little funky double frame. Plenty of stores on it. Stores on the inside. Can't see anything there. I'll have to sort out that double comb at some point. Right, so this is the next frame that did have brood on it. Put the middle 2 frames as brood based. Nothing on there. The packing stores around the outside. There's a play cup in the middle there. Can't see any eggs. No eggs. No eggs on that side, so there's definitely stores. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Again, there's bits of stores. No eggs. Lots of bees in here. Right, you can see actually where the queen cell has emerged. You can see there the queen cells emerged out. Broken it down, so queenie's out somewhere. Probably mating flights, I would have thought. Pretty good weather out. Can't see her, but I don't want to mark or anything, just in case she decides to run onto the hills. Next last frame. Nice heavy frame. Doors on the back. Lead frames on the side, doors on the front. Okay, so plenty of stores, no issues there, and we have an emerged queen. So next week, I hope to see that she's been mated, assuming that she hasn't been eaten by birds, bees, or anything else. Birds or wildlife, I should say. Right, let's close them up. Girlies, right, colony number 2, all good. Right, next colony. Next colony is this one here. This is the other colony that overwintered. They're in a bigger box now, so they're doing all right. I'll pop you down on the massive stack. I'm feeling they're going to need to go at some point into probably going to need a super or something. There are some supers underneath this massive stack of things, but they're not in great shape. Right, we've got these up the top. Hey girlies. Oh god. Ground board's in a pretty ropey way, it's actually, yeah. Not really a ground board. Oh no, this is the one that's got a weird bit of comb. Oh my god, girlies. Okay, so this one last week had a weird bit of comb, just on the outside. This is what you're going to see now. Really? They've milked a whole entire piece of comb? The whole board of comb there? You guys are packing stores into that as well. It's going to weigh a ton. Well, that's going to be near impossible, isn't it? Okay. Right. Well, it's going to save me a job really, didn't it? Thought that might end up happening. The comb fell off the board. Life carries on. So this time we did actually mark the queen in this last week. So she should be easy enough to find. Given the fact that we've had no eggs and virgin queen, or just developed queen. Let's see what we've got. Loads of stores. We're on the outer frame. They've built this comb up here in the middle. Built into drone weirdly. There are eggs in this section here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see those. I'll maybe keep the light in the right angle. Don't know, you should be able to see eggs in those frames, little tiny, like quarter of a grain of rice. So they are tiny, tiny. Anyway, Queenie's okay. She is laying, which is great. Concerned last week I might have dropped her when marking her. So that's okay. Quickly whiz through the other ones. So girlies. I say this next week this needs a super on it. Yeah, there's larvae in there which are going to pupate into the actual brood, worker brood. Wonderful. Again, that looks all right. The plate in the middle, but that's okay. There's nothing in it. No, there's nothing in it. I mean, these girls are running out of space. I might actually just chuck the spare super that's on it next door. We could use that. Again, this side, plenty of brood, nice pattern there. Worker brood, drone brood along the bottom. Not too concerned about the drone brood. Other side, worker brood, drone brood at the bottom. That's fine, we do need drones. We need men at some point in the beekeeping world. Right, next one. Sorry girlies. Mind your bums. Mind your bums. Right, and there is our queen. You can see her just smack in the middle. She's there. She has a yellow dot on her, but she's got a bee on her head. That's the queen that we found last week. So she's okay. Wandering around. It's pretty smart. Okay. Right, next one. That's a nice patch of brood there. Looks like the digestive biscuits. Again, brood on that side. And now that we've seen Queenie, I'm quite happy anyway. In terms of space, I think space is our problem now. Certainly when I've just knocked that last piece of comb off, it's a bit of a mess. That's all good. That's fine. I'm going with the space. So let's chuck a super on top. There's a spare super on that next colony. I might go and rob that. I don't know what I'm going to do with that random piece of comb. It's a pain in the bum is what it is. It's not going to help me at all. And it's equally full of stores. It's full of stores, weighs a ton, and it's in the wrong place. Yeah, great. I'm just going to make my fingers sticky, girlies. It's fine. Yeah, wonderful. Hive tool. Let's go. You down there. Look at you. Down there. Look at you. Okay. Right. That's not a good idea. Okay, now the bees all over the inside of the lid as well. Because there's honey everywhere. Right, sorry, I was going to chuck soup on it, wasn't I? Right. Chuck soup on top there, give them something to do. Give them something to do. Come on, girlies. And you'll go. As a temporary measure. Right. Okay, that's hardly pretty, is it? But let's move on, because we are time restricted. Right, you can all go in there. Sorry, girlies. Right, next colony. So this had swarm cells in it a couple of weeks back. Right, let's see what we've got today. Doesn't weigh very much actually. Okay, this is the one with the weird frame in it that kind of dropped down. There's not very many bees in here at all either. Did have swarm cells on the middle. I mean, they're pretty. This is a pretty gone colony, although it actually has stores in it. Probably do with a frame of eggs. Wouldn't go amiss. Okay. Again, stores. No eggs. We really need eggs. Okay. This is the weird ass frame. Okay. This is the frame that had dropped. Again, belly, let's hit you. So, there is actually a queen cell on here that has come out. I just saw it, there it is. So you can see the queen cells there. It has actually emerged. But all I can see at the minute is stores. No eggs, no queen, no nothing. I've got this feeling that might be a dud cause. In fact, there's another queen cell on that side that has also come out. So potentially we had two queen cells at that point that have emerged, but potentially not victorious. Right, let's put them back together, give them another week. Bearing that, I'll chuck some eggs there from a different colony. Bolster the numbers a bit. This is a bit weak. It's not going to be able to hold heat, although it's actually quite warm for next week. So let's just see see what happens with that one. Not much hope. Right, moving on to the next one. So this is the swarm. This was doing alright. Last week they were building out comb. Good and strong. Right. Okay, colony. This week I'd expect just to see them building out more comb. Yeah, that's fine. And if we have a look at them, there are a decent quantity of bees in there. Covering the frames well. Very calm as well. Right. Again, another funky bit of comb on the end. Thanks, girlies. I know it's my own fault to fill in all the gaps, but cannot help space. Right. That's weird. That's all drone comb as well. So we've got drone comb down here, bigger cells, and then we've got brood comb up here, but this is actually full of honey stores. Again, funky thing happening over here. That's good. Can't see Queenie. With a bit of luck, we will find her, and we could mark her up. Fingers are sticky as at the minute, which isn't helping me. Again, drone in the middle. Right, so we've got eggs up here. So whether you can see those. And we've got pollen down here. And a bit of drone in the middle. Let's check out the other side. Again, drone brood, quite a lot of it actually. Drone brood there, eggs up here. So this is going to turn into worker brood. What we need. Okay, so let's look at the dark side first, because it's on the inside. Great, bunch of worker brood in the middle, just there. Looking around the outside, yeah, there's eggs, larvae. A bunch of them are pupating as well, so that's all good there. On this side here. I think that's all okay. Right, the next one, so we're probably near the middle of the brood nest now. Curly, don't sit where I'm going to put my finger. Right, dark side first. Again, looking good. He's laid up. Yeah, eggs, larva, pupa in the middle. Fine. This side. All looks good as well. There's some worker brood in the middle. Okay, next one. Come on, girlies. Right, look at the dark side. Right. All good, lovely patch of brood in the middle there. Very docile bees. they're very calm. And they've taken into hive life quite well. Right, that side's looking good. I mean, it's just... Oh, there's Queenie. Found her. Yeah. Okay. Spotted Queenie. Definitely there. I can see her. You're going to kick yourself because she's massive. The Queenie is just here. Let's pop her in. Is she in the middle? Yep, she's in the middle. Let's put this frame back. Okay, get marker pen. Right, always test your pens. Do a pen test. Yep, otherwise that happens. That's a nice dot. That's Queenie. Let's get her in the middle. So you want to be able to see her thorax. She's currently under a cross. Right, so there you go. Thorax is there. Just give it a mode to dry. See the work. So when we pick up this, there we go. Yeah, I know. Very happy. There you go, back on her feet. There you go, and she's now walking. The moment to go back to reality that you've just been marked. There you go, wandering around. That's all great. Right, pop this frame back carefully. Put that one down. Okay. There we go. And we've got the last frame here. Okay, all good. So queen found, queen marked, colonies all good. They've still got a tiny bit of space. Might actually grab one of those supers that's over there. Give them some more space. Scratch that, might bring in a new super next week. This one doesn't look too rosy. Right, cover you lot up. Right, and that is it. So all inspections done, one queen marked, one colony queenless, one colony just emerged, one colony has emerged but can't see any signs of a queen, so it's going to be a bit of a weird mix. We'll have to work that one out in a few days. Yeah, so that wraps it up for today. Thank you for watching, everyone. Goodbye.